Hello everybody, it's me again, and welcome back to episode number 9 of Let's Replay Assassin's Creed 2. We're back here in Monteriggione, and we're gonna have to find 4 codex pages to put up on the wall. Gonna be fun. So, we just took a trip to San Gimignano, aka Toscana, aka Tuscany, and we have assassinated Vieri de Pazzi, that vile little snake, and our next target is his padre, Francesco. So, we're gonna get these codex pages, and then we're gonna be heading back to Florence. Probably gonna pay a visit to, Leonardo, that's his name. Can't believe I forgot his name. My sincerest apologies. And yeah, I actually remember how we kill Francesco as well, and it's pretty fucking badass. I am more than that. You What'd you just call me? What'd you just call me? What'd you just call me? Did you just call me what I think you called me? You ass! Eat a wall. Codex page numero 2 of cuatro. That's Spanish, not Italian. I know this city like the back of my hand now, and I don't know if I like it. Ugh! Alright, I have completely cursed myself. Like, I used to love this city, and now it's just like a plague. All because I decided to build it in Minecraft because I thought it'd be a good idea. I'm in the middle of building another structure in Minecraft too, another Assassin's Creed related historical landmark. One in Paris, rather popular. And before you say Eiffel Tower, no, that's not in an Assassin's Creed game.
What got into him?
It's something else. Probably the next most famous landmark in Paris. See if any of you guys can guess what that is. You probably can. It's not that hard. Oh, right, this is the one outside the city, because that's freaking annoying. Well then, let's make our way out of the city. Wait, no, I need to go this way. Going to take a horse. I should probably name my horse, except I don't use a horse all that often in this game. So I just scratch that, not gonna do that. Get up on the horse! Thank you. I almost hit left trigger to back up the horse, good lord. My bird is going crazy again. She'll wake me up at like 6 or 7 in the morning, just it's like the most annoying thing ever. Alright, it is here. I hit every single button except the dismount button. There we go. Where are you? There you are. Alright, that's the last one. Now I just need to head back to the villa. Philosophical Codex pages, decoding 4 philosophical Thanks. I was totally done reading that! I remember the first time I played this, and I had to go outside the city to get that last codex page. I got lost. I couldn't find my way back to the front gate of the city. Because I'm stupid. Or I was stupid back then. That was back in 2010, 2011? Oh my god. 2010 actually, I think. Late 2010. Long time ago. That wasn't the last time I played this game, that was just the first time. Last time was probably in 2012 sometime. I think right before... It was either right after Revelations came out or right before AC3 came out. I don't remember. So either late 2011 or early mid-2012. Either way, we're gonna go visit Claudia, who is in here. She's downstairs. That's Maria's room. Freaking dumbass. Hey, Claudia. How are you? Oh, right, you're gonna complain.
Our uncle is un mostro. This is outrageous.
What's happened?
He's
What's
making
happened?
me work. If father was here, I'd never be stuck behind a desk like this.
And what are the terms of this supposed enslavement?
Since someone decided we're going to stay here, Zio Mario suggested we try and find the money to repair the villa. Problem is, there isn't any.
I bet I can bring in some money.
Oh, great. More work for me. Well, benissimo. If you start paying for improvements to the town, I'll keep track of them in this book. And since I have nothing better to do, I'll also make note of any objects you bring in from the outside. If you actually get this place up and running, travelers might visit and spend money. Although I doubt anyone will want to come this far out of the city. But if they do, I'll keep the money we make in this chest. You're going to have to show up to take it to the bank yourself. Because when it gets full, I'm just going to take the extra cash for myself. Capito?
Deal.
Jesus, woman. Alright. 1%. Oh my god. So, this is when I get to start renovating stuff. Yay. Armor of Altair. I want that! I want it again since I lost my original save. Okay, I got it though. I know what all this shit is. Now store the Vila's income in a chest next to her. I saw that. Anyway, I was kind of laughing during that cutscene because, what is it called? It was like top 10 unnecessary censors or something like that for Assassin's Creed 2 cutscenes. And that was one of them. When she's like, he's making me work! I would never be stuck behind a desk like this. They blotted out, they bleeped out the words work and desk to make it sound like she was saying something else. And it was funny. There was a couple too. And like the one when, Uncle Mario kind of like unloads on me when he's like, fine, come vuoi, arrivederci e buona fortuna, you know, when he gets all mad at me. They like bleeped out every other word he said, so it sounded like he was just cussing me out. It was so fucking funny.
Is there something wrong?
I might put a link to it in here somewhere.
Hired me to deal with this mess, but I'm an architetto, not a miracle worker. Without money, I can't fix any of these buildings.
And if someone brought you money?
Then we'd be in business. And you must be Serezio. Am I right?
See. Nice to meet you.
Uncle, I like this architetto. He gets very observant when he can smell money.
If you want to fix up this town, I'm going to need it. I have a price list here for new shops and renovations. Just bring me gold, make a choice, and I'll begin at once.
All right.
If I build you a shop, you, as the landlord, can purchase goods there at lower rates.
I'm the landlord?
If you invest
Thought my uncle
in the
owned
shop,
this place.
you get an even greater discount. As for renovations, well, you'll be bringing the town and villa back to life. As Sir Mario tells me, that was very important to your great-great-grandfather. Plus, when you buy shops and renovations, you'll be increasing the number of people who visit, causing your income to increase.
Shut
so,
the fuck up!
Look, shall we?
Yes! Jesus Christ! Okay. I don't want to art merchant stuff that'll actually, like, benefit me. What city's complete without a brothel, see? Renovate the well. There's something in there. There's, like, treasure or something in there. I think that's all I can do now because I just wasted all my money. Fuck! Okay.
Buon viaggio!
Thank you to you as well. I know. I got it. Am I going to the codex room now? Mario! Hello. It's quite a collection you have there.
Ezio, my boy.
Hi.
I think it's time I showed you something.
The sanctuary? I built a replica of the villa in my original creative mode world, Assassin City. And that has the sanctuary underneath it. But since I built Monte Regione in a flat world and you can only go 2 or 3 blocks down before you hit bedrock, I couldn't build the sanctuary in the whole city, which really sucks. But I have built it in another save, so I guess that's what matters. Oh, there's a statue of my main man! Hello?
This is the sanctuary. It was built by my great-grandfather to honor the memory of the Assassin Order and protect its secrets. Look around. These are the assassins who guarded the freedom of humanity when it was most threatened. And this is the armor of Altair. Little is known about Altair's life, but his armor is light and very strong. I'd give it to you, but I don't know how to retrieve it. My great-grandfather told me it would remain locked away until all its protectors were made whole. I heard rumors of crypts located throughout Italy.
Conversion is at hand!
Filled with treasure, where these 6 were moved centuries ago. Maybe they have something to do with it.
Gotta do the tomb!
In my younger days,
I love the
I sought
tomb!
the 6 myself, with no success. Perhaps you will have better luck.
Oh yeah, they're on my map and everything. Easy as cake.
In
Alright.
order to achieve perfect synchronization with Ezio, you have to get that armor.
Figured as much. Thanks, woman. Hey, buddy. Kulangal. Why does that sound familiar? I can't read about you! I can only see your names. Darius, I've heard about you. Wei Yu. Altair ibn Ahad, of course. Amunet. Oh, I want an Egyptian Assassin's Creed so badly. I don't know how that would work, but... Iltani. And... Leonius. Very cool names. I have to go on the wiki and read about you guys. Decrypted codex pages are displayed on this wall. No shit. Hey, Claudia. What's up, girl? Okay, and now are we leaving the city? I think we are. Right, now I have to go to Florence, I think. Unless there's anything else for me to do here, which I don't think there is. I got plenty of time. I want to go to the tailor and dye my clothes, but at the same time I don't. Let me take a look and see what we... Yes, let me repair. And, like, I want to change my clothes, but I think, like, one thing I did in, my Black Flag and my Assassin's Creed 3, Let's Plays, where I didn't dye my clothes while I was playing the story, because it's their, like, their original robes, you know? But, I really like the colors in this one. Brotherhood 2. Maybe, like, well, tell me what you guys think. Do you guys mind if I dye my clothes? Should I keep them the original white and red for the sake of the story? Or do you guys mind if I change them? Let me know down in the comments. I'll let you guys decide. So, I believe I'm going back to Firenze. That's not fast travel, because that costs money. Let's just take my horse that changes colors randomly. Didn't know I was in Oz. Been a while since we've been back to Firenze. Ever since we left. With a bounty on our heads. Are you sure you want to go to Florence? Yes. I love this music! Alright, before we do anything, let me just go ahead and tear down some of these posters while it's on my mind. Hi-ya! Am I incognito yet? I think I am, because the other poster disappeared. Alright, sweet. Leonardo, I'm back! I have a place to stay with him now, I can't go back to my old house.
Ezio, you are still alive.
Look at this place. The past 2 years have been kind to you.
2
But
years.
You are not the same at all, are you?
No, I am not.
I was hoping you might be able to help me with something.
Anything for you, my friend. Ha! You found another one. How exciting!
How exciting! It's exactly the way the
This
dude, the
one is
bureau
tricky to
leader
break.
in Damascus said it.
Clever in its use of ancient languages. Maybe if I just... Oh! It seems to be a manual of sorts for different assassination techniques.
Oh, that's
Merci.
right! I
Wait,
get to
what's
practice
that?
out in the courtyard.
It's not so much a design this time, just a series of sketches. What to make of all this? Of course. And why not? What an inspired idea.
Can you make it for me while I try what's in that manual fragment?
Take it. I'll have my assistant set up some dummies for you to practice with. Hey,
Dummies.
Vincenzo!
Oh, Vincenzo! He's got a different assistant. I wonder, when did he come across Salai again? I don't remember. He's the assistant in the Da Vinci Disappearance DLC, in case you guys didn't know. Practice what you preach. Practice several new assassination techniques while Leonardo tinkers with the codex pages. Is that woodpecker still there? Excuse me? Oh, hello.
Welcome, friends. The new mines are making my metalworking quite a
Come here, you.
Have a great...
One health square gained. Oh, cool. Sweet. Alright, so we've got the haystack, the aerial assassination, and the death from below. Sweet. I really like the way they incorporated this type of tutorial in Black Flag. When it was like, you have no idea what you're doing, and the Templars are like, so, you're an assassin, why don't you teach us the ways of your dudes? And he's just like, okay. So it's like he doesn't know what he's doing, and for new players wouldn't either. So I thought that was really cool. Yeah, and I'm sitting there like, I'm teaching them all their secrets! I was having a heart attack through that whole thing. That blood was not natural. Okay, and now I need to get into the haystack. I know how to do all of this game. And now the death from below, which I can access right over here. That was so graceful. Hiya! Whee! Alright, sweet. Some very interesting moves, thank you very much, Altair.
I've done it. Come quickly. Look. Take it. Try it.
Okay. Jesus,
Thank
calm
you,
down.
Leonardo.
Non c'è di che.
Non c'è di che.
There's someone I need to see while I'm here. I cannot approach him publicly. Would you know a way?
La Volpe.
The fox.
La
Capisco.
Volpe!
But do you know where a fox might roam?
Perhaps near the mercato, where the thieves dwell. Sta attento, amico.
Thank you, Leonardo, for all you have given me. Okay. Codex page. Can I read these in any way? I know I can read them when they're up on the wall, but can I read them while they're in my inventory? I want to read them. Oh, I can. Hold on. Okay. No text data, zoom to see. That looks like Damascus. Templars versus Assassins. Page 3. Image. Hidden blade mechanism. Very cool. Alright, I don't know how many of you guys have actually taken the time to read all these codex pages, but we're going to because I love Altair and that's enough reason for me. So, over time, any sentence uttered long and loud enough becomes fixed, becomes a truth, provided, of course, you can outlast the dissent and silence your opponents. But you should succeed and remove all challengers. Then what remains is, by default, now true. Is it truth in some objective sense? No. But how does one ever achieve an objective point of view? The answer is you don't. It is literally, physically impossible. There are too many variables, too many fields and formulae to consider. We can try, of course. We can inch closer and closer to a revelation, but we'll never reach it. Not ever. And so I have realized that so long as the Templars exist, they will attempt to bend reality to their will. They recognize there is no such thing as an absolute truth, or if there is, we are hopelessly under-equipped to recognize it. And so in this place they seek to create their own explanation. It is the guiding principle of their so-named New World Order, to reshape existence in their own image. It is not about artifacts, not about men. These are merely tools. It's about concepts. Clever of them. For how does one wage war against a concept? It is the perfect weapon. It lacks a physical form, yet can alter the world around us in numerous, often violent ways. You cannot kill a creed. Even if you kill all of its adherents, destroy all of its writings, these are a reprieve at best. Someone, someday, will rediscover it, reinvent it. I believe that even we, the assassins, have simply rediscovered an order that predates the old man himself. That reminds me of unitology. God, I hate those fuckers. Okay, no text. Let's see, what's this time? Jesus! Looks like we got an Apple of Eden up there. Different concepts of what it could possibly look like, maybe up there at the top. Very cool. Some of those symbols. Very cool. Page 10. I have up to page 30, I think. Is that a calendar of some kind? It's like... Yeah, see the moons down there. The different moon positions. This looks like some type of ancient calendar. Alright, here's another one. Oh, we're talking about the Hidden Blade now. The Hidden Blade has been a constant companion of ours over the years. Some would say it defines us, and yet they would not be entirely wrong. Many of our successes would not have been possible without it. Still, the device has begun to show its age, and so I've been researching improvements beyond ending oh my god, I can't read. And so I have been researching improvements beyond ending the need to remove one's finger to wield it. The first is the addition of a metal plate that can be used to deflect incoming blows. The other assassins believe it is forged of a new metal, and credit me with the discovery of the formulae included on this page. It is better that they not know the truth. I've also worked with Malik to describe new methods of assassination, from on high, from ledges, and from hiding places. Basic movements, but critical, nonetheless. So this is what we just did. Pretty cool. This is the page that Leonardo just decoded for us. The third and final improvement is the most simple. My god, bird! My bird is going crazy again. There we go, that's better. Jesus Christ. I do not know if you guys can hear that, but, like, seriously. It's ridiculous. Anyway, the third and final improvement is the most simple. The provision of a second blade, identical in every way to the first. Should an assassin ever find himself tasked with dispatching two targets, he need only time his strike in such a way that he might reach both at the same time. These blades will be limited in number, since the metals with which we forge them remain difficult to obtain. I will need to think carefully about who shall be allowed to carry two. Not Abbas! That looks like... I don't know, could it be the island of Cyprus? Because that's in, it's mentioned in Revelations, and it goes into great detail about what Altair did there in the Secret Crusade book by Oliver Bowden. Great book, by the way. Page 16! Oh, we're reading about the apple now. The apple is more than a catalog of that which precedes us. Within its twisting, sparking innards, I've caught glimpses of what will be. Such a thing should not be possible. Perhaps it isn't. Maybe it is simply a suggestion. How to know, how to be sure. I contemplate the consequences of these visions. Are they images of things to come, or simply the potential for what might be? Can we influence the outcome? Dare we try? And in so doing, do we merely ensure that which we've seen? I'm torn, as always, between action and inaction, unclear as to which, if either, will make a difference. If I'm even meant to make a difference. Still, I keep this journal. Is that not an attempt to change or perhaps guarantee what I've seen? I've studied the ancient pagan faiths that came before this more recent obsession with the single divine creator. They seem to have focused more on the fundamental forces at play in the world around us, and less on arbitrary moral rules. The sun rises in the morning and sets in the evening. The tides ebb and flow. Grass grows, withers, dies, and then in time emerges from the ground once more. The air turns warm, then cools, and back again. Some hidden energy keeps us fitted to the ground and pulls us back when we attempt to leave it. Gravity. Each of these movements was represented before by a god or goddess, each force given face, but recognized as something distinct and powerful, which is not to say there were not connections between these forces, a pantheon of individual spirits, of rules, invisible hands guiding the progress of the world around us. And so there was an attempt to categorize, study, explain, and understand the way things work, even if it was flawed. But no more. Now we are asked to succumb to a far more simplified explanation. How naive to believe there might be a single answer to every question, every mystery. That there exists a lone divine light which rules over all. They say it is a light that brings truth and love. I say it is a light that blinds us, and forces us to stumble about in ignorance. Very philosophical. I long for the day when men will turn away from... Oh, this is one of my favorite quotes of Altair's. I long for the day when men will turn away from invisible monsters and once more embrace a more rational view of the world. But these new religions are so convenient and promise such terrible punishment should one reject them. I worry that fear shall keep us stuck to what is surely the greatest lie ever told. Oh! I love that quote! I love it! It's so good! Oh, that's fancy. Looks like free running moves. Look at those little drawings. They're so cute. They're adorbs. I wonder what that says. Anybody read Arabic? Because I can't read that. Somebody translate, please. Looks like that. Oh, he drew Maria! I didn't know that! Oh, that's awesome. You're a very talented artist, Altair. From one artist to another. You're very good. Okay, this is the last one. I'm sorry, I'm taking forever to read these. I apologize, but I love reading these. So, and I haven't done it. I've only ever done it like once. So I want to read them again. So I apologize. Soon I don't want to. This is the last codex page. This is going to break my heart. Soon I shall pass from this world. It is my time. All the hours of the day are now colored by the thoughts and fears born of this realization. I know that the elements of my body will return to the earth. But what of my consciousness, my identity? That is to say, what of me? I suspect it will end. That there is no next world, nor a return to this one. It will simply be done. Forever. Our lives are so brief and unimportant. The cosmos care nothing for us, for what we've done. Had we wrought evil instead of good, had I chosen to abuse the apple instead of seal it away, none of it would have mattered. There is no counting, no reckoning, no final judgment. There is simply silence and darkness, utter and absolute. And so I have begun to wonder, might there not be a way to stop, or at least delay, death's embrace? Surely the ones who came before were not so frail and feeble as we, but I have sworn to be done with the artifact, to not gaze into its core. Still, faced as I am with the prospect of my end, what harm is there in one last look? Oh, this is so sad. That whole time, I cannot be the only one, but that whole fucking time I was reading that, I was picturing old Altair sitting in that chair with the prophecy disc in his hand. It's awful! It's so sad. I'm sorry. I'm a wreck now. Unfortunately, I am rather over time. Practice what you preach. Synced. Excellent! So I'm going to be reading these codex pages as we collect them, since there's a point later in the story that we have to collect quite a few. So I'll be reading them as we collect them again, because I love those. I mean, Altair! Who doesn't love Altair? Like, seriously. So I hope you guys enjoyed this episode of Assassin's Creed 2 Replay. Like and favorite if you are, subscribe if you want to see more, and I will see you in my next video. Farewell, friends. Oh my god. Oh, this was a mistake! This was a mistake! Ah! I'm sorry! Ow! Alright, well that hurt.